Okay, we are going to do a love reading, you guys, here today. All right. I do have love readings on my live. Okay, so they were pretty intense here. One was about, they're realistic. I mean, yeah, all the readings are realistic, but those are raw, like, oh man, I'm sad, you know, all that good stuff. So let's do a love reading for you guys here. So we have the moon here. So this is going to be for couples and singles, okay? But we have the moon here. So your person is like thinking a lot. They're a bit confused here, but they're just going to take a leap of faith here. They've been investing, okay, in you. We have the ace of coins here. Every time I see the ace of coins in reverse here, at least with this deck here, it's like, oh my gosh, they're going to propose. They're going to propose. I don't know why I feel that way, but there's like a proposal going on here. We have the five of earth, the five of the wands as well. What's the five of so this is about like I can't get to some destination or some place where this person feels like they can't get to some destination or some place because of a problem. Okay, maybe this is like a family situation, the household with the ten of earth, the ten of coins at the bottom of the deck here. It's in reverse. We have the eight of cups. And we have the ten of coins here. Is this you and this person's problem? This is like a lot of major arcana here. Maybe you're included in this as well, but I highly doubt it though. Because there's a bit of like, I gotta walk away. I'm tired of these people. It's kind of like the Great Gatsby. Like, I'm tired of going to the parties. I'm tired of going, and there's always some bullshit. Like, you're a millionaire, you're the president, but you have all types of like whores in front of your faces, shaking their titties in your face. It's like, all right, can you take me serious? It's one of those situations where your person's like, can you take me serious? And it's not being taken serious. But if this is you, then this person's walking away from you here, and this is the next person or the next guy that they're going to get with here. Because this next girl, this next guy, I really feel like they're going to propose. Like I told you, like, oh my God, they're going to propose. Or this is like, if you guys are married here, like, this is about someone who is like that dream guy, that dream girl here, like, but with sorrow. You know, it's like, I'm so upset that this didn't, they didn't take me seriously. They laughed in front of my face. But it's the energy of like that knowing energy as a man, a woman, like a dream guy. But usually these energies be like behind closed doors here, because it's like, what's the sense of going outside unless I'm going on a trip? They'd rather show their love and affection in the household. Others of you guys here, this person is someone that just doesn't want to give you the opportunity here, and it's because of like you're in this Great Gatsby energy, according to their morals and values. So that's why they're not giving you this next level, this stronger commitment. We have the Ace of Wands here. So I'm definitely getting your person's this is why these kind of love readings is quite, I'm getting that your person is creating. All right, they're having a new beginning. Okay, with the Knight of Coins here, this person's using a lot of precision here, working on themselves here, working on their bad karma here, working on, being smarter, using a lot more discernment here. And if you guys are ready in a relationship here, like I said, it's a no for some type of opportunity here to elevate it, because there's just too much arguing, too much problems. Like, they're just like, I'm not gonna even like do this, because it was in the back of their mind here, but it's just like, So with the Ace of Wands here, could it ever come back? I feel like no, but I mean, things could change, So with the Ace of Wands here, let's see what that is about. This is about creating like a certain reality. We have the Death card here, like an ego death, completely changing here. With the Page of Coins here and the Four of Wands here, I'm seeing that there's like, whatever you guys have been saying or talking about towards this individual here or to this individual here, there's a lot of like, let's focus on what we've been talking about. Let's focus on what we've been, saying that we want in the relationship. Okay? Let's focus on the present, here and now. We have the Magician here. Yep. Let's focus on what we want to create here with the Knight of Coins here. Let's go slow and steady. If you guys broke up with this person or this person broke up with you here, like I said, the first message, like I said, it's like a because of that's what's going on here. No, we're not gonna. Like I said, I don't feel like it's not gonna ever go, like y'all never gonna ever come back together here or go back together, but there's a strong no. But I feel like there is intuitively, I do feel like that is that black and the white and the white and the black type situation here. Like there is a little light, you know what I'm saying, if anything was to happen. Okay, mind you, this, so in this case the white isn't a black, okay, because there's a lot of like white dots in the darkness. Okay, so I think that one's, I don't know if that's yin or yang. We have the Seven of Coins here. Over energy is the Knight of Coins here. So this is strongly about like whatever you guys have discussed, whatever you guys are discussing. You guys have planted your seeds with this next direction, if this is a divorce, if this is a breakup, if this is moving, if this is like, you know, whatever it is being worked on. Okay, with the Seven of Coins here. We also have the Knight of Cups here. So if you guys haven't like met this individual yet, I'm definitely getting like you guys are going through a lot of personal things and you're working on what you're saying. Okay? Because there's a lot of bullshit. So now you know your love interest is not up there. Now you know this is not your love interest. Okay? Now you guys are finally on the same page with the Seven of Earth here. The Seven of Coins here. So meaning if you guys are working together and you're breaking and you broke up with this person, or there's a level of I don't want to get married and you guys are working the best, it's very fluent, then that's what this person's intention was, and it's from the jump. Okay, if it resonates really strong, it's from the jump for some of you guys here. Okay, and now you can see this person for who they truly are. They're not ready. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. You thought this person was a man, but because that, this is why it's important to be on the same page, because you can really see this person's soul. Okay. Don't say, oh, don't fall in love with the future self of this individual. Fall in love with this person in the present moment, because you see that this person is a boy, not a man, or a girl, not a woman. But with the Knight of Cups here, there's like this sweet energy, okay, happening between you and this individual here, where you guys are executing you guys' plan. Y'all being cooperative. We have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands, the over energy is Two of Cups here, the Two of Cups here. So this is what that light is about. Like if you end up being, or both of you end up being like this fun, going back and forth, you know, like talking to other people, you know, not really like being serious here with the Knight of Wands here, undependable for sure. There's a potential for you guys to get back together, or there's a potential for you to meet a love interest here, okay, with the Two of Cups here. That's the over energy. Like you and this person are in this, like that's what's gonna bring you and this person back together, okay? But the energy is, it feels like y'all friends, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like, oh, this is romantic, because the fact of the matter is the Knight of Wands is someone who is a kid. Like they still, you know, going around and like having fun and like, you know, and that's not something that you guys should be coming together initially for, okay? And I do feel like you will get this opportunity with the Ace of Coins here in reverse. You will get this marriage, or you will get this like business or whatever, if you guys act like this. But the minute you guys act serious and, you know, you start depending on each other, that's when shit hits the fan. And that's not something that, that's not something that you guys deserve. If you are somebody who wants to, you know, these dreams and aspirations. Okay, life is being serious, okay? You care about that roof over your head, you care about food. This person's like, they care about that stuff, but they don't put that in the forefront. So marriage, business, children, anything that is like responsibility, they are not the type of person to do that. So when the minute you go into this Knight of Wands energy, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not it. The Knight of Wands is also like, you know, it's just me and you, and we go out on the block and have fun. Like, it's just me and you. It's just us being Instagram and it's like, And we have the Page of Coins here and the Four of Wands here. Like, yeah, it's just you and this person here. The Two of Coins, the Two of Cups is you and this person. Page of Coins is this person and the two staffs. The Four of Wands is you and this person. Like, it's just you and this person. That's it. The only one that, Eight of Wands, you and this person talking. It's not about like a three-way or talking about like, oh, about this business or about this person. No, it's about y'all connection. And this can be a good marriage, you know what I'm saying? Because in marriage, I do believe in this too. Like, you know, when you are married, it's not really for the kid. I mean, the kid is for the blueprint, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, if I'm marrying you here, you're marrying me, not the kid. You know, the kid is going to be good at the end of the day because that's a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I'm responsible. I'm putting a roof over your head, whatever, whatever. And I just want to have a kid to, you know, extend my legacy. And it's nice to have, like, you know, that form of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But when you married, that's for you and the individual. Not no, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause let's be honest, kids, they be like, kids don't be eating like that. You know, you just need to play with them. Like, it's not really much. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's a responsibility. It's not like an enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Unless you and this person was, you know, like this responsible energy. But this Knight of Wands here is between you and this individual. That's it. People be like, you know, oh, you know, we have a kid together. Oh, we have like a business, you know, this and that and third together. So, you know, we have to be together all the time. Or no, they're lying. They love each other and that's it. I don't know who the fuck you fooling. That's the saying. You genuinely with that person here. And it's not no because of no fucking trend or a code or whatever. No, you genuinely love that person here. And if your baby father or your baby mama or the father of your children or the woman of your kids, the mother of your children here, if they left to go be with somebody permanently, that's because they love that individual, okay? And they're with this individual because it's like a one-on-one relationship here. It's not, but in your relationship, it was like a one-on-one, and then this person, and then this situation. Like, they didn't like that. It felt like they would be in that Ten of Wands energy. Like, this is too much work. I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to go through that. That's why they're with this other individual. Because it's a one-on-one. But it's a form of like, when you move like that, it's a form of like, okay, this is not being responsible. Like, I feel like I lose my household. This person, they don't care. Because they go back to their mama's house. They go back to their friend's house. It's like a hustle. All they got to do is wear their heart on their sleeve and that's it. But if this person cares, then that's in that. If this person's cared, then this person's talking about they're in the same energy. They're in the energy that I'm talking about. Okay? Before. And there is a potential to get married here, but for some reason there's like a pause on that because this person like really looking at them damn variables instead of just being like, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I still want to go in my destination. Some of you guys, the Knight of Wands is like your kid, so you guys should just capital your kid. Or some of you guys, yes, if you. Anyways, let me get one more card. We have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands here. Listen, this person has to choose. Yeah, I'm telling you. You have the Two of Swords, the World, and the Queen of Coins. And the over energy being the Five of Coins here. Like, if they do this with you here, they're not going to have money. They're not going to have friends. They're not going to have resources. They're going to get kicked the fuck out. Because they taking things serious. And they do care about their stability, but this is like, I'm not going to have this shit at all. That's why they play around. That's why and if you keep meeting guys like that, then you need to change your morals and values here. Because something about your morals and values keep attracting guys and girls like this. I know for me, I feel like strongly for me with the father of my child, is I really feel like if I have a degree, I have a college degree, or if I have like merits and all this, high merits, once you get a high school diploma, they're not the baby father. I do not believe in that. That makes no sense. That's very disrespectful. That's like calling a teacher like somebody who has a PhD, not a professor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you have a high school diploma, yeah, that's your baby father. When you drop out, that's your baby father, baby mama, okay? But when you have a degree and you have higher, that's the father of your child. That's the mother of your children. That's disrespectful. You're not being respectful to yourself. And don't let nobody refer you to that unless you're trying to bring in that energy. But don't let nobody refer you to that because that's disrespectful. That means that the investment that you made on yourself here, you didn't have the best investment. Like everything, how you talk to yourself is how you manifest your reality. Okay? Just make sure. Because, people were telling me that with the father of my kid. And I was like, nah, that's mad rude. Okay? Because that's really fucking rude. They're like, no, you baby father. I'm like, no, that's really fucking rude. Okay? Because if I was in a high income neighborhood, I was living, you would not be saying my baby father. You'd be like, is the father? You'd be speaking like that instead of saying the baby father. You see how the environment affects the niggas what people say? But anywho's, yeah, I really feel like the reason why I'm in a situation, because with the father of my child, I was in Florida. I was like living with him. It was like, you know, friends have the houses. He has the apartment. We were transitioning. We were looking at houses, and then everything went down the ladder here, where it was like, oh, welfare. You know what I'm saying, or public assistance. And I feel like I was like that because I my behavior, like I wasn't as quiet. Not that I was doing anything wrong. I was definitely defending myself towards his brother. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just very vocal and he was very rude, like calling me a piece of ass, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, are you gonna handle that? He kept handling his brother, the father of the kid. He kept the father of my child. He was handling it, he was talking to him all the time, but it just got worse between me and him. I never talked to him, and when I did talk to him, it would be like, okay, with me and the father would come back from the trip, like to the park or like taking me places and stuff like that. But it seems like the more like he kept talking to his brother, the more he was like not being interested in me here. And I'm like, all right, I really don't like that you're going to talk to your brother and you're not interested in me here because you made this decision without talking to him. But now that he's talking to you, and every time there's a problem, like when we're having sex in the room and it's too loud, or we're doing whatever we're doing and it's affecting him, you just look at me like, okay, well, I don't think this is going to work out. Well, I'm like, okay, well, your brother's not supposed to be here. You said that your brother wasn't supposed to be in here in the household. So why is he still here? And this is the reason why I said I didn't want to come over here, because if your brother's here, this is it's a three-party relationship. It's not a two-party relationship here. So it wasn't a plan for me to necessarily be on welfare, on assistance, if you will, right? It wasn't a plan. It was because of his brother, and his brother has his own frequency that's very low. Okay, he's not with anybody. He doesn't care to be with anyone. He just wants to fuck people, and that's it. And that's not something that I want to have around my husband or my future husband, my fiance at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not being rude, but it's like, like attracts like. Let's just be honest. It's toward order fill. You know what I'm saying? She over here sucking her fingers. but like, yeah, like, I really feel like it was like that because of his brother. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that was like very like, and then once it got really bad, because he kept really insulting me and like towards his, towards the father of my child. He like really was insulting me here. Like it was so bad. And then the father of my child here, he's showing me the messages and his face was always like, wow, like I don't know what to do. And he always looked like he was like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like, but he was always positioning himself in the middle. And he's like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. And I'm like, and my mom too, we're like, how are you saying you're not dealing with this when this is your household? This is your woman. My mom had to like really like put him in his place, like this is your woman. You sleep with her in your room. That is your lady. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna like, I mean, I know that's your brother, but you like, how you gonna let your brother disrespect your lady like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna be like, I'm not dealing with this. So, like, read between the lines, y'all. It's like, all right, if you're not gonna deal with that and you just let him treat the way your lady, how you let him treat, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you really trying to say? That don't make no sense. So if he rapes her, oh, I call the cops. I wasn't there. I didn't see nothing. Oh, if he hit her, I don't know. They just got into an argument. Like, what? What do you? And that's exactly how it came off too when I finally stepped in. Oh, I told you not to step in, but it's like, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And I'm not talking about like vocal wise. It was getting physical where he was acting dumb when I was in the bathroom and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Or bringing a woman constantly over to have sex. And I'm like, okay, in the beginning, it wasn't like that. In the beginning of a few months, it wasn't like that. Now that we're having sex and we're trying to have a baby, everybody knows we're trying to have a baby, so we're having sex quite frequently. You know what I'm saying? He wants to bring a woman over all the time. And I'm like, okay, this is becoming very frustrated. And you could tell that the father of my child was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't understand why he's not like, he's like, you know. So the reason why I'm like in a situation is because of his brother, and also the way how I initiate it. I initiate it as if like I'm not a wife. I'm initiating as I'm a warrior. Like, I'm a stand up for myself because you clearly cannot handle that. And your position on the situation was a king of swords and I was a queen of wands, right? So it was, that's why I'm in a situation here. Because if I was the queen of swords and using my own discernment here, it still would be a problem here. Because it's just numerously talking. He's always talking to you here. And you're always coming back, looking at me or moving away where it's like, I really rather not be confrontational and eliminate you so that way he can be happy. And I'm like, he's not supposed to be here though. And he has somewhere to go. I mean, now we're in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Where is he living now? Why wasn't that the case before? I'm not being rude, but it's like you brung somebody over here, and my mom said it too. Like, you brung somebody over here, you have a plan, and now your brother feels some type of way. He doesn't. Oh, he can't get no pussy, or he doesn't like how I'm standing up for myself. Like, it's a little like, you know, all right. But that's why I'm in my situation, okay? But I'm gonna get married, just like I said. I'm gonna have a child, and I'm gonna be with somebody who loves my kid and who is amazing, okay? Because my kid is amazing, even though she's crying. Okay, let's see. All right, we have the Three of Cups here. There's an invitation to have a good time. With the Six of Air here, this is about moving on from problems, moving on from situations. So this is you and your person just chilling. And we have the Five of Air here. No problems, no mind games. It is what it is. I'm going to send it to her. All right, let's get one last card. Let's get one last card. Okay, we have throat chakra. There's a lot of talking with you in this individual, and third eye here. This is also about reading between the lines here. So this person's going to say to you whatever they're going to say to you here. But they are going to bring up a proposition here with the Two of Swords here and the World and the Queen of Coins here. Where like, if I do become serious with you here, I may potentially like lose a lot of things. I may lose a lot of things here. And that's something that you don't know if this person's going to blame you or whatever. Hopefully they don't. But the overall energy is the third eye here and refusing to see. Rest and reconsider. This being more serious here, getting married, this may be a better option here. And this person at the time, they were refusing to see. That's why this person's like, listen, if I come to you and I'm like this, I'm going to lose everything. So this is why I'm reconsidering. If you guys get to that state. But if you guys are in this playful energy and y'all never get there, then just know that's what it is. So that's all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe and to share. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you check out my other YouTube channel, Virgo_29, Virgo. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.